Good afternoon everyone, thank you for tuning into Tokyo. My name is T. So today's tutorial is going to be on Fingerspins. Now, I know I've done one of these before, but the tutorial I did before was using a Skyva, which is a fingerspin yo-yo that makes it really easy to fingerspin. And I realized over time that, you can fingerspin with just about any yo-yo, but it's pretty challenging if you have a yo-yo that doesn't really center your finger. So today's tutorial is going to be based on doing fingerspins on yo-yos that weren't designed to fingerspin. Of course, that looks like this. So I'll be giving you some tips, angles, ways to throw, ways to catch, things like that. So it'll be kind of like a little 2.0 or supplemental to the original tutorial that I did. So let's get into it. Here's a collection of different yo-yos you can use to do finger spins. Basically you just need an open cup. You saw the ND Ultra there. Here's the One Drop Kraken, the Yo-Yo Factory Aviator 2. Basically you're going to notice that all these One Drop Countach have an open face. They may have something in the middle, or they may be slightly raised here like the Yoku Euler, but basically as long as you have an open face, an open cup, you're not going to have too many problems finger spinning. Today I'm going to be using the Magic Yo-Yo V3 for this demonstration. Alright, so here's your typical finger spin. Throw it down, catch it, let it spin a little bit, bind. That's how it works. I'm going to slow this down here so you can get a better idea of how to do this. You can see I'm throwing the yo-yo over my non-throw hand and actually pulling the string up with my non-throw hand. You can see it slowed down. You can see I'm throwing the string over my hand. I feel like this gives you a little bit more control, lets you get the yo-yo out in front of yourself a little bit more, and also you're using your non-throw hand to yank the string up, as you'll see in just a moment, which actually gives you a little bit more control, not only with pulling the yo-yo up, as you can see here, but also it's going to reduce the impact of the yo-yo. You can see here, you want to move your hand with the yo-yo to make sure that the impact is minimized. You can see here I'm actually catching the yo-yo flat, but you can also catch it at a bit of an angle, and that'll give you a little bit more time to set up a bind. Which, as you can see here, you bring your hand around in kind of a C shape. Make sure your palm is facing down on your throw hand. Aim a little bit above the gap to make sure the string goes in the right place, and there you go. One more time here, a bit wider of an angle. You're throwing the string over your hand. This is how I prefer to do it. Using that non-throw hand, still holding the string to pull the yo-yo up. Kind of like kendama, you're going to move your hand or your whole body sometimes to catch the yo-yo and kind of minimize the impact so it's not slamming down on your finger. You're going to find that that gets you a lot more of an accurate catch, and it also kind of helps the yo-yo to spin longer because you're not having this big slam when the yo-yo meets your finger. Now you can see I'm getting ready for the bind, keeping that throw hand palm down in that C shape, aiming above the gap a little bit. Give it a little bit of a yank and it should come right back to your hand, just like so. Let's take a look at our point of view camera here. So you can see here the angle of the throw over your hand. Just like that. We're going to slow it down in just a moment. You can see I'm throwing the string over my hand, kind of catching with my hand, palm up, using that same hand to pull the string up, catch the yo-yo just like this. You can see there I caught it at a bit of an angle, which gives you a little bit more time. Here it is again, throwing over my hand, holding onto that string, making sure that you're keeping it in your hand, using that to throw the yo-yo up and catching the yo-yo on your finger. It's going to rotate around because it's not designed to hold a finger spin for long, but that's normal with most yo-yos. You can see here the bind. I'm bringing my throw hand palm down around in sort of a C shape, and you want to make sure that you get your hand pretty close to the yo-yo. You can see it gets very close there, and aim above the gap so you can hit it accurately. Some people also like to throw the yo-yo down just like this without throwing it over their hand. That works too. And one thing that can help you get a little bit more time when you're starting out is to catch it at a bit of an angle, as you can see here, because the yo-yo wants to kind of angle itself flat. So that gives you a little bit of extra time to set the yo-yo up for a bind. One more time. We'll throw over the hand, yank the string up, catching the finger spin. Throw your C movement there, get your hand pretty close to the yo-yo, and you should be all set. This is how it looks in full speed. But that's all there is to it. If you have any questions, you can let me know in the comments. Good luck and enjoy.
Thanks everyone for watching so much. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave me a like, a comment, a subscription if you wouldn't mind. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. I'll do my best to answer. But yeah, enjoy Fingerspins. I know a lot of people are kind of this way or that about Fingerspins these days, but I still think they're a lot of fun and they're definitely flashy and they get people interested in yo-yo quick. So anyway, practice, take care, have a nice day, and sayonara.